My name's Tyrone.
Nice and comfy.
Do-do-do.
What the hell is that?
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. It's feeding time. What's up, people of YouTube? This is Matt with Cinema Heads, and of course, I am flanked by these sexy stud muffins to my right and left. And let's start with my left. John.
JP.
Adrian.
And today we're going to be reviewing something you guys asked for. You wanted it. You gave us those thumbs up to make sure we did it. And it is Sharknado 6, the final Shark Down. I don't think that's the whole name for
I
it.
think it's
Isn't
about
it
time.
It should be.
Is it about time?
Get it?
About time, end of time, something. It's something. Alright. So, basically, Finn, who, if anybody knows who Finn is, he is played by Ian Ziberg.
From 90210.
I don't think I said that right. Did I say that right?
Probably.
Zynan.
It's from 90210. Wait,
90210.
Okay,
Yep.
that was weird.
And he has been historically battling sharks all over the globe, but now he must tackle the final shark time.
He's been historically bad. Like,
That's
after
I literally just read that from my phone because nobody cares. We also have the greatest actress. No idea how she hasn't won Academy Awards yet.
Oh no.
Tara Reid.
Stop.
Okay.
so
We
scary.
also have Casey Sarbro, who I think was pretty delicious.
Oh wow.
And not just talking from a shark standpoint.
Ew.
Wow. Talking about cute face, people. Alright, so we're going to get into this movie. We're going to rate it. We're going to talk about it in depth. So, if you care to watch it, spoiler alert here, because we're going to ruin it for you, because this movie is so great. So the first thing we're going to touch base on, some of the acting. Adrian, Tara Reid's acting in this movie.
Why would you
A
ask me?
plus or F minus, my friend?
How is she even an actress? Like I wouldn't even have put. Like I get this movie's not supposed to be taken seriously. I get it. So they're like, oh, you guys are reviewing it. It's not supposed to be. It's crap. It's just a big piece of crap. And Tara Reid, she's just like even when she's acting, it's like she doesn't know where she is. It's really bad.
Yeah,
really bad.
it's not good. And she's had so much work done, she looks like she should have been one of the sharks.
Like the
Not one of the actresses.
guy from 90210. Like, when he's acting, like, it's funny because it's supposed to be silly, but when Tara Reid talks, or even when they put the camera on her, first, I got scared. And second, it's just like, why? Just why?
That's very
That's it.
true. Also, so, let's do a quick plot basis. If anybody doesn't know, the sixth one is supposed to be the final one. Basically, what happens is, who the hell knows what happens, because the guy starts time traveling to go back to destroy the first Sharknado, which will hopefully destroy all the Sharknados, but then he's got to find his son to destroy the Sharknados and meet up with him, but he can't find his son because if he does, his son will stop looking for him and jumping through time. JP, how do you feel about that plot? How'd that make you feel?
Obviously, it didn't make any sense. So, this is the first Sharknado movie I've seen, so I had no idea what was going on to begin with.
Like,
to
I
start
wonder if
off.
the fifth one
They're
ties
all,
in.
They're all horrible.
Have you seen the fifth one?
No, but they're just...
Oh, okay.
They're all horrible.
But anyways, I mean, it made no sense, but I don't think they're supposed to make sense. So I think for what the movie's going for, it works. But personally, I had no idea what was going on, which made the movie even worse.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible. And there were scenes where people were jumping off cliffs and had bats and didn't have bats, and there was no cliff there, and there was no bat there, and all of a sudden it was there. And
That was weird.
really bad editing and real bad visual effects. So let's get into Jonathan, since he is our prime time, main time, one time editor.
He's the one who wanted to watch the movie the most.
Yeah, he was very excited about this movie. But right now, you're going to talk about the gorgeous, amazing, sharp CGI and beautiful editing that we had in this movie.
Oh, there was none. I don't know what to say. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's
The futuristic sharks that it literally looks like
That was
he
the best
dangled
one.
a little paper one over, and he's like, ah. And what else? Like the cliffs and the backgrounds. What?
They came out of nowhere sometimes.
What about that pterodactyl?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
pterodactyl was great.
Pterodactyl named Tara.
It was named.
And that did better acting than Tara Reid did. It wasn't real.
So bad, such a bad movie.
Alrighty, so if you get the chance, maybe you should avoid this one.
Well, there was one bright spot, and there was that one actress.
What was her name?
What was her name? It's a really
name?
yeah. The
Thunder.
Bye.
the transsexual. I cannot look at her name, but if you want to talk about her, I will find her name for you.
Anyway, she was like she's only in the movie for what, like 5 or 6 minutes combined.
Yeah, that's when they went back into the medieval era.
Yeah, they went back to the medieval era, and she's in it in the beginning for a little bit, and then she comes back for a little bit again, like towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
But she, like, to me, she was the only funny, decent part in the whole movie.
She was.
She
She was
was.
honestly
She
probably the best actress in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, she was great.
He goes and pulls the Excalibur from the stone, and she says that was her honor to be a guy.
Oh, that's right. Hey,
So,
she has a
I-
weird name.
There was a lot of stuff. Her name is Alaska Thunderfuck.
Okay.
That is her full name. Alaska Thunderfuck
It's a good name.
is his name.
She's the only bright spot in this whole movie.
Jonathan, did you find Alaska Thunderfuck sexy?
No.
At all?
No.
Not a little bit?
Why are you doing this to me?
Just asking you a question, man. Gotta keep it rolling, baby.
No, never.
Nothing. All
There was
right.
nothing wrong with Alaska.
Vivica A. Fox also in this movie. She had a pretty decent sized role. Anybody want to touch base on her role?
She scared me too. To
Yeah,
look
she
at her, it
was
scared me.
Not what she should have been in this movie.
Yeah.
It's
And
very true.
again, I understand the point that it's supposed to be bad,
Right.
but it doesn't work.
Like,
We took the time to go to JP's house and watch this
watch it
movie.
together.
And we all watched it together, and as we watched it, we kept checking the time, and it seemed like it would never, ever end.
It felt like the longest. What was it, like an hour?
The movie is
20
only
minutes?
like an hour and 20 minutes, but it feels like a 3-hour film.
Gosh, it felt forever long. I felt like Avengers 4. Wait, which was the last one?
Infinity War?
Yeah, it felt that long. It was long.
Did it feel Dark Knight long? Because that thing is long.
No.
It's amazing.
Never ends.
But yeah, no, it was. I mean, I was expecting like some funny parts, but really we just made fun of it the whole time. It was so bad.
We clowned on that movie the entire time because it was horrible. So, the end of the movie, we get to see Tara Reid as a robot 20,000 years into the future, and she has taken over planet Earth, and she now runs all the sharks and controls them, and she wants to make her family, who has died in every Sharknado, whole again and make them cyborgs or robots so they can live forever. She tries to get Finn to do this, and he straight says no, and then we kind of get a happy ending where they finally fix time, and they're all back together and happy, and he ends up selling the bar. Did we like that ending? Did it bring Sharknado to a good close?
I mean, if that's the way they're gonna end it, as long as it's over and they don't do no more,
Exactly.
That's all that
as long
matters
as
to
it's
me.
actually an ending and this is the last one, that's good.
yeah.
How'd you feel about that ending, Jonathan?
I was excited it was over. And hopefully that'll be the last Sharknado.
Hopefully it is the last Sharknado. So, the main actor, Ian Zyberg, he has made $500,000 on this last movie. Well, Gal Gadot for Wonder Woman made $300,000. So he almost doubled what she made for this movie. And this movie has grossed over, was it 3.5 million or something like that? There's some ridiculous high movie how much money these movies have made. So now that it's finally over, maybe we don't have to deal with this anymore.
It's over.
So we're going to go ahead and do our famous rating system, and we're going to go out of Sharknadoes. So 1 Sharknado being the little weak Sharknado that couldn't even destroy this house, and a 10 being a Sharknado that could rule the world with Tara Reid in it. Jonathan, 1 out of 10 Sharknadoes, sir.
I killed my Sharknado, so no Sharknado.
No Sharknadoes. JB, 1 out of 10 Sharknadoes.
Well, I want to do 2 ratings. One's my personal rating. I think this movie is not good in my opinion. I'd give it 1 Sharknado.
Well, I'll give it
But-
a 1.
out of what the movie's aiming for and what it's what it wants to do, I guess I would give it like a 6 out of 10 because I know what the movie's aiming for, and I think it did a good job at that. But it wasn't something I care for personally. So,
Adrian.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's an audience for it because this is number 6, which is just crazy to even think about. They did 6 movies, but yeah, I'm just not 0. I'm mad that we had to watch it.
Man, you guys are terrible because I want to give it that perfect 10 out of 10 Sharknado. Man. It had drama and action. Great acting. Everything was. No, there was no tearjerker.
Oh wow.
There was nothing. Was there a tearjerker other than Tara Reid's acting? Where's this a tearjerker? There's nothing to jerk a tear on. Nothing.
All right.
Okay.
Horrible.
Any final thoughts before we wrap up this great Sharknado video?
No, it's just bad.
No.
Nothing? Alright, so in realistic worlds and realistic time where we're not time traveling, that's going to get a 2 thumbs down from the cinema head. So do not waste your time or your money seeing that. Also, to wrap up this video, unfortunately, you see that Mr. Gabe is not with us. He did have the sniffles for this video, or he just had the from watching that damn movie and didn't want to review it. But he also, I'm sure, would be with us with a horrible 2 thumbs down.
2 thumbs down.
And of course, like always, this has been Cinema Heads. The reviews you deserve and the comedy you need, as long as you do not watch Sharknado, because there's no damn comedy in that whatsoever. Please, if you like this video, give us that beautiful thumbs up. Also, if you would follow us on that Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, that'd be greatly appreciated because there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. We actually went to a birthday party over the weekend, and that would be on Instagram and Facebook. But you wouldn't know unless you follow those pages. And of course, this video is boom. Bye. Whoa, the video's over already? Well, if you want to see more, why don't you click that notification button and that subscribe button. And if you really liked it, give us a thumbs up.
Cut.